Hello guys, my name is Vita. Welcome to my live stream. I'm specially live streaming for you from Ukraine, currently living in Sumy city. Before we get started, I want to remind you that you have absolutely great opportunity to have a video date with me face to face on camera right now, absolutely for free all this month. Before we start, I want to show you my short introduction video that you guys have a better idea about myself, to know with whom you're gonna have a mock date.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter, and every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts, or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
If we are talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. And we continue, guys. Also, one more short video from our founder about your opportunities to video date our streamers absolutely free all this month.
Today, it's completely free for you to have a video date face to face with different, beautiful Slavic women of all ages and walks of life every single day, 7 days a week.
Oh my god! That's it. I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
With makeup or no makeup, hair up, hair down, you always look great.
Thank you.
You get to ask all your deepest, burning questions. Okay, so we will see you live every day over at ukrainedating.tv.
As you know, I'm married, but that doesn't mean absolutely that we can't pretend we are on a date with you, so you can benefit from my personal experience and get my sincere feedback on how well you do, or possibly what can be improved in your dating and communication skills with Slavic women. Again, don't forget to subscribe, to give me your like, and of course to hit notification bell button. Also, guys, before I start to say hello, I want to know if there's anyone brave enough today to have a video date with me face to face right now, absolutely for free. Remember that now it's your chance. Practice makes better. So to sharpen your skills, to exercise, to train, to see ladies' reaction, to know what question can be asked, what you should avoid probably, it will make the general feeling of the date with Ukrainian women much easier for you, so you can have much better idea about how it works in reality. Okay. Again, don't forget that we need your help, we need your support, guys, and if you appreciate and value our channel and what we girls doing and all our team doing here, especially for you, especially these benefit and free video date streamers all these months, so please help us, and you can go by link www.buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating. The link you can see on the screen, also below this, and all the rest of our videos in the description. Of course, huge thanks to those who keep helping us almost all this year to survive and to give us opportunity to educate you, to share with you our knowledges, our ideas, opinions, tips actually. And if you feel you want to see us longer, if you think our channel is useful and good for you, so please support us and please donate up to your budget, up to your possibilities and comfort. Okay, so hello everybody. Today is Sunday. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for waking up for me so early. I know it's difficult, but I absolutely appreciate your presence at my streams, guys. That's very important for all of us. Let's see who was brave enough to wake up so early. Vatvatik, always on duty. Jack, hello. What's new, Vivasha Svita? Nothing new. Weather got changed absolutely. It's terrible weather today. As for me, after such a warmth and comfortable weather, velvet weather, we have very cold weather, windy, gloomy, and I feel very sleepy and lazy today. Absolutely. No motivation, no cheerfulness. Just want to stay in bed under the blanket and doing absolutely nothing. So this weather makes me, sleepy and passive. At least this obvious change from good weather up to bad weather, we need to get used to adjust ourselves to this. But as for today, maybe I am just tired, but honestly, just the only desire to stay in bed. That's it. So we had sirens, but thanks God, so far it's quiet. We'll see. Gregory, hello. Jack, at home, sleeping away a nasty head cold. Yeah. Nasty weather. I also feel that I'm slowly getting sick. My kids both too. So all of us, so some viruses start to run around, Yeah, unfortunately. Bill, hello. Thanks for coming as well. So guys, I have a question for you. Today I heard some news. I don't know it's true or not, but you live there. You live in USA. Not all of you, but some of you, yeah. So I heard about new disease. We already opened this topic about some virus, something like this. But today I heard something new, which sounds absolutely incredible. But they say there are already like 4 cases in USA or something like that. Some shitty stuff, like some molecular or some amphibia, some bacteria living in the water. So it can get to your body through your nostrils, not even from mouth or eyes or something, just nostrils. And when it comes to your head, this bacteria or this small creature, I don't know, it can eat your brains. So they said that there are already 4 cases in USA, and then people were dead actually, or something. So it was like investigated, and it was no brains because it was eaten by this bacteria or this creature. I don't know what's this. So what do you think? What do you heard? Let me know if it's true or just fairy tales or just rumors or fake, just to scare people. So what's going on with this? Any update on such things? Okay. Yes, Jack, amoeba. Exactly. Yeah, you speak of amoeba. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't remember the right word. Amoeba. So is this true? Really? True story? Or it was handmade? I mean, this creature, it's originally born in nature, by nature, or it was created by person, by human beings. So what is this? What is this? What to expect? Also, they expect some virus, again, some specific virus from China, as they say, again, through the water, which can be spread through the water, and it will spoil or damage your lungs. So, something incredible. Not new, very rare. Okay. So I don't know why then, if it's not new, why they started to talk about this, because sounded quite scary. I decided to check with you guys. Maybe you heard something, or you aware about this new disaster we are expecting. So guys, if there is anyone who would like to have a video date with me face to face right now, absolutely for free, let me know. You can join me here in studio. Remember that you should be registered. If there is no such people today, so I'm waiting for your questions, for your comments. So ask me questions, and then we can discuss any topics regarding Ukraine, dating, cuisine, mentality, culture, current event, whatever you are interested in, you know. What, Vitechka, I think a lot of people in the USA are automatically safe then. Oh yeah, I got the hint. I got the hint. Yeah, but still some gray substance everybody have. Probably some have bigger size, some has lower size, some has better quality, some lower quality, but still there should be something. So, and this something can be eaten by some amoeba, goodness. So something incredible, something incredible. I found very interesting book from our local Ukrainian writer. It's a modern writer, and the guy actually writes books, kind of fairy tales, but these fairy tales not only for kids, but for adults as well, kind of folk books in old traditional pure Ukrainian language, and two big books, like 400 pages each, first part and first two, so totally 800 pages. It's like a old granny telling some folk mysterious old stories or fairy tales or some mysterious cases to her grandkids. So I heard reviews, I read reviews, people who read it with kids mostly, absolutely excited and expecting for the part third. So I decided also to order to my kids. The author, by the way, kind enough and said that he will make a signature, his original signature. He asked for names of kids to make signature, and actually tomorrow will be sent to me. Next Friday I will show you on cover of the book some mysterious creatures like wild cat, some mermaids or something like this. I guess these books will be very interested. So I think while we're gonna stay without electricity, long winter evenings, I can read to kids in bed about these mysterious creatures, such folk stories, and I think that will be awesome. That will be awesome. Such books, I guess, can be passed through generations. So I collect some books about war, present war, original books, but I mean not fake stories, but stories which were made by a writer originally, from mouth to mouth, from people who survived, who was in some dramatic situations. So she's interviewing them. I told you before. So now I try to collect some interesting collection for my kids for the future, and I guess will be good heritage for them in the future as well. Jack, the control agenda will increase. Thank the VEF and the evil tyrannical agenda. I see. So, guys, any questions? We need to talk about something. I know that some of you just listening, but Vatik, your turn. I know you always have some questions in your mind, so you are welcome. some substantial question, because you also have something to think about and to ask about. So I'm waiting, guys. Let's see what you want to talk today about. We also were informed today about electricity. As I said, really, they informed that probably 10 hours no electricity. But I just interested 10 hours out of 24 or 10 hours in a row. 10 hours in a row will be really difficult. 10 hours out of 24 can be okay, fine, we used to that. But in a row, 10 hours will be difficult for kids, for studying, for my work, for living, for heating, yeah, for equipment like fridge, freezers. So we'll see what happens. I try to gather some facilities, some utilities like lamps, accumulators, something like that, to be able to not to suffer so much as it was last year. So want to be ready. Of course, you can't be ready for everything, you can't prepare everything, but at least somehow to lessen sufferings, it's possible, I guess. Unfortunately, it costs too much now, and demand increases prices. But still, until we don't have outages, the price is so far okay. So we'll see. So guys, four people are watching. So where are your questions? Vatvatik. You were thinking too long, my friend. What's wrong with you? Usually you always have questions ready. Vitechka, do you also have issues with blue-green algae, cyanobacteria in your area during the summer period? Yeah, it's like, normally they say we start to have them in August, when it's considered to be the daytime is warm, nights are cooler, and these cyanobacteria start to increase the population when actually water start to blossom, as we say here, start to blossom. So it becomes more green. And normally, since old ages, here we have prejudice. Since August the 2nd, it's prohibited to swim in the river because of this blossom in the water, because it's considered not to be good for health, especially for kids, because while they are swimming, they can gulp water. This water can get in nose, in mouth, in eyes, and can be, yeah. So actually, it's we are very familiar with this. It's a common fact. Yeah, but this year, I don't know if there are any cases or something. My younger daughter was swimming up to 6 September, I guess. Last time she was swimming September 6. So everything is fine. But yeah, so we are familiar with this. Bill, hello. Thanks for coming. In the West, in malls, they sell what is called cargo pants for men. Okay, I know that have extra large pockets. Okay, I know that, on each thigh above the knee. Yeah, I heard Ukrainian women are embarrassed to be seen with men wearing them. That depends. I mean, here it's not habitual to walk in your working uniform. Absolutely, it's not habitual. It's not taken so easy as it's in Europe. I will give you ordinary example. My husband, he was in Denmark. He have been working there as a sailor for few years, and the lifestyle made him take it easy. So when they were coming out from ship, So they were going to supermarket, to the big shopping centers, even to restaurant or cafe to have some food or something. And they always were in these costumes, sailing costumes. It was winter. So rubber boots, hats, and this, united costume, full body costume, special waterproof, windproof, and all this stuff. So it was, he said to me that even nobody paid attention to them, and they could enter any place, any administrative building, any restaurant, and nobody would pay attention to them. So they felt absolutely comfortable. So he also told me that some women in Denmark can be in their pajamas while throwing out garbage, like going to the nearest supermarket just in the slippers and pajamas, and nobody will pay attention to them. So when he came back home and we were going to some supermarket to buy some products, I couldn't find the dress I wanted. Okay, and he just picked up some address which I actually use at home, to meet some guests, to walk in the garden. So something, it was normal. It wasn't dirty or spoiled or broken or with some holes or something, but it was like home clothes for me. And he said, "Oh, you can dress it on and we go." I said, "Are you crazy? I can't go in home dress outside to supermarket." He said, "Why?" I said, "Because it's for home." But he said, "It looks okay. So what's the problem? You go in by car, you just enter supermarket, you buy what you need, you sit in the car and you go back home." I said, "No, are you crazy?" And he said, "Oh my God," because almost 3 years he had been working in Denmark. And he said, if you have been in Denmark right now, nobody would pay attention and you would absolutely take it easy. So for him, after staying there for a long time, being in uniform or some dirty clothes after working in garden or being build something, so can be some building stuff like cement or painting or something, if he needs to go to nearest local storage, he feels absolutely fine, but not like me. And sometimes I even need to stop him. I say, "Hey, stop, because you probably need to go to supermarket inside." And he said, "And what? This is not like, this is working uniform." I said, "Okay, but you're not in Denmark anymore, so it's not habitual here." But he, by the way, has a lot of such pens, as you mentioned, Bill. But we all understand it's working uniform, specially made for working. But if it's designed and fashionable trousers with such pockets, because it can be, that's absolutely fine. But generally not habitual here to feel free in working uniform, if I understood you correctly. Yeah. Jack, I wear a motorcycle and Gia tons of pockets and hidden compartments everywhere. Yeah, I mean, for you guys, that's normal and that's fine. Here, mentality is a little bit different. If you go outside, you always need to think what other people will think about you. It's very important still for our women what others think. So they always want to be, in shape, in makeup, dressed up well. I don't care so much. That doesn't mean that I can go like just out of bed to go to the center of the city. No, but in normal life, everyday life, I don't use makeup. I can use just sporty clothes as I like, sneakers, some sporty trousers, some t-shirt, and that's it. So it's not necessarily for me to wear high heels. Yeah, I feel much more comfortable in sporty clothes. It's not oversized or something. I like quality, nice looking, yes, nice colors, but still, it's not it's not typical here. Jack, Bill, are you dating at all? What, Jack? Wait, was it a bot scene? Can't remember. Been a while. What you mean? Bill, when men visit wearing cowboy clothing, shirts, pants, boots, and a large cowboy hat, are women there embarrassed to walk on date Western men? Yes, yes, yes. True answer is yes, because everybody will understand he is a foreigner, and it will definitely attract much more attention than if it's just local guys, because immediately first thought what people will think, okay, she found foreigner, probably she wants his money, or she's not successful here with local guys. Such couple always will pay much more attention than it should be actually. So Bill, absolutely true. Cowboy hats and this stylish large boots or cowboy style clothes, yeah, will pay attention and lady will be embarrassed. It's better something ordinary like jeans and I don't know, shirts or t-shirt or jacket or pullover, some trousers, some classical shoes or even sneakers, but definitely not cowboy dress. Definitely. When she will be in your country, she will be fine with that. But here, I believe she won't want to have extra attention from public. Yeah, being on public with you. So that's true. Yeah. Jack, tactical backpack always on my back. Yeah, our guys also use a lot tactical backpacks. Yeah, it's very convenient. It's fashionable here. Even guys, especially fashionable guys, they try to buy like good quality, expensive. That also part of showing off. Also, for some people it's just convenience, for some people it's just a part of their brand, of their style. Yeah, but tactical backpack is used widely here. Yeah. Jack, before the war, how was electricity stability? Absolutely no problem. Absolutely. In my location, in my personal area, it's a little bit strange area, as one of my American friends said, in the middle of nowhere. So it's true, in the middle of nowhere. It's true. So the equipment, electrical equipment here is quite old. So from time to time they have some breaks, some damages of this equipment, and from time to time we had such outages like 8-9 hours, starting from 9 a.m. up to 4 or 5 p.m. But that was rare case. Sometimes once a month, once in 2 months. Just electricity gone. When you call to the hotline, they say, okay, we have planned some repair works today, we are fixing something. So the approximate time of electricity appearing will be like 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. So it could be, but only in my location, nothing like this in the city or other regions. So actually it was absolutely normal providing electricity, no problem with that. Yeah, after weather is bad, if some hurricane or some thunderstorms or a lot of ice, like hail falling down, so can be some problems. But if something extraordinary happens for few hours, for one day, can be. But normally no problem with electricity, generally no problem with electricity. In my location, I had personally very big issue with how it is to say in English, voltage. amperage. So instead of 220 currency, I could have 260, or I could have 180. So either very low or very high. So as far as some of my facilities burned from these jumps of currency, I decided to set up controller, which will just cut the electricity in order to prevent burning of some or damaging of some of my facilities, because my huge freezer burned, and as I said, my domophone was burned, and but it was also real disaster because during the day these jumps very frequent here in my area, in my location. So last year, finally, I decided to buy huge, powerful stabilizer for the whole house, and since that, I never had these problems. So it's fine. It's fine. What Vatik? Vitechka, how are fairs, Yarmarak, okay, done in Ukraine? Are they stationary or do they drive from place to place? Normally they drive from place to place. But it's not like it's not fairs as it was before. I remember when I was younger, it was really nice special days. So these fairs were driving from one city to another, as you said, some good prices, some interesting products, not like we used to see, something really like, let's say, from Western Ukraine, something original, something handmade, something really nice, handmade, homemade, interesting places. And we kids, we liked to attend such fairs, and people were preparing, gathering even some money to buy more stuff as possible. Now we almost don't have this yarmarok, these fairs, unfortunately. Sometimes we were making such fairs before war in kindergartens and in school, when authority wanted to gather money for something, let's say for dogs shelter. So they want to gather some money to help some dog shelter. So how to do that? They need to organize some kind of fair. So people make like homemade cakes, biscuits, candies, something sweet, and it's kind of symbolic selling. They put some price, parents with kids come, they buy, and gathered money they give as a help to shelter. But it's not so much popular, at least in our part of Ukraine, and especially now, no fairs, I believe. At least I haven't heard about any for last couple of years. Jack, are electrical lines all strung in the air? Yes, exactly. Absolutely all. Totally all. Yeah, nothing buried underground. Nothing. Underground is better. Of course, as my husband said, in Denmark, they had buried underground. So, despite the fact they have very strong winds almost all year round, very strong winds. So, they don't have these problems. But yeah, all our cables are in the air. Even my internet cable also is in the air. So that's the problem, that's the issue. So if it's too windy or too rainy or kind of storm or kind of hail, as I said, a lot of, when it's snowing and raining simultaneously, so all these wires, all these cables get like icy cover, it's getting heavier and it can fall down, can be damaged. This we suffer a lot from. Yeah. So after such weather, definitely you're gonna have some repair works, some outage for a few hours. Can be absolutely possible. But the whole system in Ukraine is in the air. Yeah, as you said. Bill. They still have traveling circus here in the USA, and one in the large mall parking lot with huge tents. Circus Vargas. We in Ukraine more and more becoming against circus. I mean circus which use animals, because it's considered to be violent. Yeah, because we all understand that animals live not in freedom. They are taught sometimes severely to be able to complete all those tricks, to dance, to ride the bicycle, to jump through the burning circles or whatever. And actually, we I also didn't bring my kids to circus for few last years, even before war. Yeah, circus can be fine with gymnasts, with clowns, with some power lifters, with some tricks like uh, magic tricks, something like that to entertain, but definitely not with the animals. Of course, for kids, it's the most interesting part of the circus is to watch animals playing and completing some tasks and some tricks, right? But I explained to my kids that this is cruelty. This is cruelty, and that shouldn't be like that. So, for a long time, we didn't have, of course, during the war, no. Before war, from time to time, yes. But I explained, even if my kids asked to go, but I said the more people will come, the more money they earn, the longer they will keep working and using animals. So I am for animals, I am for freedom for every live creature. I believe crocodile should live in Amazon river, right? And lions should be in desert or in savanna, in jungles, somewhere in their native location, but definitely not staying in cage, being beaten, and being fulfilling different tricks. But as for circus, this circus, French circus, if I'm not mistaken, what's the name? Interesting, with different professional gymnasts. Passa. What's the name? French circus. You know this, I believe. It's very interesting show they produce. But no animals, just people. Remind me the name, guys. I believe you know. Jack, your question. What do most Ukrainians think of the new defense minister, 41-year-old Muslim Crimean Tatar? Cirque du Soleil. Yeah, thanks, Jack. Exactly. Yeah. I remember lel 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 something lel 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 farville lel lel, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, Circus du Soleil. Yeah, that's great show. They produce great show. Circuses like that are really great, and I really would like to attend personally to see, because that's great show. Yeah. So as for new defense minister, nobody knows still what to expect from him. Mm, he told that everything should be digitalized. Ukrainians against digitalizing everything. We are against, and we have prejudices against such things. We'll see. We didn't have enough time to understand what kind of person he is, if he will be a bonus, a benefit for Ukraine during this war, or vice versa. So I can't tell you anything so far, because nothing happened. We heard a couple of interview with him, and we didn't like much what he said. But we'll see what happened. Too short time period. We need more time to look thoroughly at him, what he will do for us, for Ukraine, I mean, in regard of war. We'll see. So nothing specifically I can't say so far. Juan, hello, good afternoon. Sorry for being late. That's fine. I just opened my eyes. That's understandable. Sunday, your day. So I hope you have a day off today. So it's fine. Yeah, yeah, Bill. Mhm. Mm. So guys, Juan, everybody already asked some questions. What asked? Jack asked. Bill asked. So now it's your turn. But 6 people watching, I see, and only three kids are working at the lesson. So where are all the rest? Guys, I'm waiting for questions from you. Yeah, because the more you ask, the more I answer, the more interesting our stream, the more active our stream, and the more information about Ukraine and all what you are interested in you can get. So don't be shy, don't be afraid. Also, remember, guys, that there is a great opportunity this month again to have free video dates with our streamers, live, face to face, on camera. That's also a great chance. Also, while we have some pause, want to let you know that Alina will be streaming today at noon Eastern time. So I guess more people will be awake, right? More active already, get their energy, and we'll have some video dates with her. Juan, your question. Vita, did you see the commercial I mentioned yesterday? No, Juanchik, I didn't see the commercial which you mentioned yesterday. Unfortunately, I can't find the time. I'm really very busy, especially now when school started, and I really need time to spend. Today, half of the day, I was making home task with my younger. I was drawing pictures. Uh, I forget it in the kitchen. I could show you how nicely I'm drawing. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am absolutely horrible drawing. So it's for me, new lessons of drawing again. I'm at school again, guys. So we have to read together, we have to write together. Um, 1 second. Yeah. So, guys, 1 second. Okay. We continue. So, Juanchik, sorry, I have my plans. I have to do list day by day, every day, but almost every day I'm not able to complete all the list of planned things because, you think you planned your child will be making home task in 2 hours, but it can last for 5, 6, 7 hours. Like last week, we were making Ukrainian language lessons, and I wanted home task was made perfectly because after summer kids are lazy, distracted. They need some time to get in this activity again, to be able to concentrate. So she was making mistake by mistake, mistake by mistake, mistake by mistake. I also know when she wants to do it fast, she can do it perfectly without any mistake. But when she's lazy and she's against me making her doing home task, she can be really angry at me. She can be upset, pissed off, and she can make even intentionally some mistakes. So what I am doing as a mother teacher, I take out the page, chat out, we rewrite the whole page, mistakes again, page out, we rewrite again. So actually, I took out 6 pages. Poor child. So she was rewriting everything until she started to cry for 6 times. But finally, when we sent it to teacher in Google Classroom as a home task, always teacher give comment. She checked and she commented, kind of mark. They don't have right now to put some marks like 2, 3, 4, 5 or something, but she can comment. And she said, excellent. And I said, oh, it's my mark. It's mom deserved that excellent mark. And I showed her, and you see, teacher said, excellent. You're pleased? Yes. You're satisfied? Yes. You're happy because your efforts were praised and, evaluated in the right way. If I wouldn't make you to rewrite that 6 times and we send that home task full of cross, bad marks, mistakes, what you get, what you could get. Next time, try better or something like that. And you will be pissed off much more. But to get excellent, that's pleasant. So now she seems to understand. She seems to understand that she needs to do that faster, but still it takes time. Yeah. One, my drawings are stick figures. One, I should confess, I'm drawing like 3, 4, 5-year-old child. Honestly, absolutely no skills for drawing, no imagination, no space understanding. Absolutely like a child. So when my daughter get the task to draw something, to make some picture, to make some application. Application, it means when you cut some parts from different colored paper and then you glue, so to complete some figure or some landscape or some fairy tale figure, hero or something like that. If I do it instead of her, teacher will never understand that it was doing me because I'm doing that on the level of a child. So it looks absolutely natural and original. So that's great. That's great. Next time, guys, I should show you, so it would be fine for you to see how I'm drawing. Jack, Vita, do you speak only Ukrainian at home for practice now? No, I should confess, I speak only Russian at home because all my 45 years I have been speaking Russian. And yesterday we had, by the way, kind of fight at home because I told to my younger daughter that I ordered books in Ukrainian for her and I'm going to read it to her. And she was like, she can't understand still perfectly Ukrainian. So for her, Russian is much easier because almost all her life, up to 7 years, she was speaking Russian. Yeah, at school, they are speaking Ukrainian, all subjects in Ukrainian. When we are doing home task, I'm explaining the topic and everything. So we use all these definitions and rules only in Ukrainian. That's understandable. But, when you hear fairy tales or when you watch movie, for her, not for me. For me, I don't care because both I have perfect English, or not English, sorry, Ukrainian and Russian, same. For me, doesn't make any difference. For her, yes, still. And she said, and my husband said, oh, you should learn Ukrainian because it's your native language. We should forget about Russian language. That's understandable. And then I said, okay, come on, start speaking Ukrainian with me. All your thoughts, please, from now on. Давай, come on. Yeah, and we had a little bit like I said, she anyway will say, but Russian language, I understand. Outside, we speak Ukrainian. When you go to the bus, you say hello to driver, or you talk to people, or you say thanks for driving in Ukrainian. In banks, in supermarkets, you use Ukrainian language already because it's kind of shame here to speak Russian. But still, I personally believe that Russian language is a very powerful language, rich language, classical language, cool language, great language. And modern Russians didn't create this Russian language. They don't have any concern with Russian language. It's just like a bonus for them, because all of them now, almost all of them, are like degradants, you know, degrading nation. They're just lucky to have Russian language. That's it. So still, for my work, for my another work, Jack, to answer your question, I speak 99% in Ukrainian, because almost all of my clients and drivers I'm dealing, they are speaking Ukrainian. So bigger part of day I speak Ukrainian, but with my family members I speak Russian. So I don't need practice, because my Ukrainian is perfect, same as Russian. So grammatically speaking, reading, writing, listening, so no problem for me, absolutely. Stick figures. Okay, I understand what you mean, Juan. When you create animated cartoons. Okay, in the notebook. Okay, got you. Yeah. Gregory, sorry, I asked a question, but it seems like you didn't see it. Sorry, let me check. Gregory, don't get offended. Let me check your question. No, 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 no. Gregory, I'm looking for. Normally, I see all questions. Sorry. Where is your question, Gregory? Goodness. Sorry. Gregory. Interesting, but I can't see a question where it is. Same with me. What was the question about? Because I can't see. Normally I see all questions. Even while speaking, then I come back, because I don't move questions. I look through all questions and all your comments, guys. Gregory, can you ask it once again? What's wrong with me? Is it true that they are recruiting the women in Ukraine to join the military? Okay, got you. Yeah, it's true. But what means recruiting? So all women who has concern to military professions, especially like doctors, pharmaceutical ladies who are dealing with medications, who understand about medications. What else can be? Something IT. So some professions which can be used in army in this or other way. So these ladies, like nurses, doctors, all this stuff, they should be registered right now at military special places. And in case they are in need, they can call women to they can call women to fight or to complete some tasks for their position. But I talked today to one friend of mine, and she had a girlfriend, aged woman, like maybe up to 50 something. So when the war started, we had these territorial protection groups, teams, which are organized locally. We still have a lot of them here. They are protecting like city, right? But in case they need, so they can shoot, they can fight, but now they like control the situation. So one lady voluntarily registered in such territorial protection group as a chief to cook food for soldiers, for guys from these territorial teams, okay? And she was doing that. But then later, all these people from these territorial teams, though they were organized voluntarily, they were made to sign contract with Ukrainian army forces. So they did that. And now this lady was sent to the war field. So a little bit shock, a little bit shock. So that's why it can happen. Mostly, it's not like a system here right now, but some women, as I said, having some professions which may be needed in army, they should be registered. And if military forces needed them, they can be called. Yeah, they can be called, but it's not like forcefully, or you can't say no or something like that. But some conversation about this is in the air, definitely, and people worry, people nervous. Yeah, can be. Global Bloodstock, hello, long time didn't see you. Good afternoon from Great Britain. It has been a long time since I have been able to join you here, but thanks for coming. Anyway, thanks for coming. Hopefully everything is fine. I watched a movie in the Manufaktura cinema in Ukrainian. Yeah, Manufaktura. We also have Manufaktura in Sumy, but I don't visit. I personally don't attend none of some public places right now because it's really dangerous, like cinemas, entertainment places, big shopping malls. I avoid. Just supermarket, post office, maybe marketplace to buy some food. Gone. No hanging around. So guys, Bill, I think you too blocked one of my questions as well. Yeah. Yeah, so guys, if you see I don't answer your question, you can re-ask me, because of course I can miss some of them, but normally I try to answer all questions because I don't jump between comments. I just look through, and if you have any questions or comments regarding what we are talking, I always will comment on that. So not intentionally. Sorry, Gregory. Global Bloodstock. Yes, that was the cinema in the Sumy Mall. It wasn't. It is still, and people attend it. So it's working. It's working. We have main cinema hall, big cinema hall, Druzhba. It means friendship, in the center of the city. Couple of times during the summer, I brought there my younger child because she was really, for many years, she didn't attend, but honestly it was interrupted by sirens constantly, so it was like quite, it was interesting, exciting, but nervous, so we decide we don't go so far. Bill, I wish we can recruit beautiful Ukrainian women to be potential wives for us here. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, guys, so we have a couple of minutes to finish. So what I want to say, thanks for coming, thanks for joining, thanks for everything, thanks for a question. Next time we meet each other next Friday, 4 p.m. Ukrainian, 9 a.m. Eastern. And don't forget that Alina will be streaming today at noon Eastern time. Please join her, have some free video date with her, ask her questions. I want to say thanks to everybody. I want to wish you absolutely perfect rest of the day, nice Sunday, and nice working week, because we won't see each other next 4 days, okay? Before we end, I will show you, as always, to end up our stream, the video from our founder about bonuses and benefits and all the perks you can get by streaming by dating our streamers, okay? Don't forget about supporting our channel, because we need it. Yeah, still need it, every month need. So thanks for everything, thanks for your questions, thanks for your attention, okay? And we see each other on Friday, guys, as always. Have a great day.
At UkraineDating.tv, we're all about helping you guys actually get married to a Ukrainian woman in the real world. Tall bar, but I promise you, if you stick with us on the channel, there's nowhere else online that will help you increase your chances of actually tying the knot with a traditional Eastern European woman than us. So for 5 and only the next 5 lucky guys, you will get $7,500 off our lifetime matchmaking package. Unlimited dating, private matchmaker, full team support until you tie the knot. Only the next 5 guys that sign up for our Top G membership. I don't expect these will last long at all, so if you're serious about marrying a Ukrainian woman, you'll want to go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating right now and grab one of the remaining 5 coveted Top G membership spots. We agree that you're going to attend Ukraine dating regularly. Okay, that's on you, but just regularly. I'm giving you the discount because you're agreeing to get a good, solid education about Slavic women. And I know that's going to increase your chances of marital success. Absolutely. So I'm giving you that discount for that reason, because at Match Guarantee, what we're all about is having the highest possible marriage success rate for you. Here's how it works, a little bit more details. It's an option to purchase, basically. It's for 2 years. So anytime during 2 years, you have to stay a member and pay the $90 a month, but you get a bunch of perks for that. But the biggest perk is you save $7,500 off. There's only 5 spots. And as I told you guys with the previous one, it was 7 spots. Once those spots are gone, they're gone forever. Never will you have that level of discount. Same thing with these 5 spots. Once they're gone forever.
Hello. Hi.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi.
Hello! Привет! And welcome to UkraineDating.tv. Now you have the opportunity to video chat free 7 days a week with different beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious Ukrainian women tick. Okay, so we will see you live every